Let's face it, people are annoying, even when they're not trying to be. Sometimes it can be really difficult to go an entire day without getting annoyed, triggered, or angry. The truth of the matter is, you cannot control how people choose to behave, but what we can control is how we choose to react. You can actually reach a point where nothing disturbs your peace. Not traffic, not rude people, not even personal attacks. This isn't about being numb. It's about being free. There once was a time when I couldn't leave my house without getting agitated. Everything was a microaggression. I was always angry and aggressive, but things are different for me now, genuinely, because inside I'm unshakable. I learned I don't need to react. I don't even feel the urge. That's not weakness, that's power. Real power is staying calm when everything else around you wants you to explode. So how do you do that? How do you train yourself to never get angry or bothered by anyone? Here are things I did that I think you should try. First, you need to understand this. Most people aren't trying to hurt you. They're just acting out their own inner chaos. When someone lashes out, insults you, cuts you off, or disrespects you, it's almost never about you. It's about their pain, their ego, their stress. You're just the nearest target. The Stoics had a word for this kind of wisdom: apatheia, not to be confused with apathy. It simply means calm acceptance, not indifference. Understanding. When I struggled with my temper, I used to wonder why people didn't understand me, why they didn't care how their actions made me feel. But I soon realized I wasn't extending the same grace I was expecting. So next time someone comes at you, instead of reacting, say this to yourself: this isn't about me. They're showing me their pain. Let that be your armor. The next key is to pause before reacting. This is where 99% of people fail, and where you will begin to win. I used to react before thinking. 9 times out of 10, it was disastrous. You don't need to respond right away. In fact, silence is often more powerful than any comeback. When you feel your blood boiling, try breathing. Slow, deep breaths. If possible, move away from whatever or whomever is triggering you. But if you must respond, then practice mindfulness. Once your nerves are calm, you'll notice something wild. The anger loses its grip. It can't survive stillness. Reacting immediately is how you give your power away. Pausing is how you take it back. Third, practice detachment. This means stop caring too much. Stop clinging. You have to stop expecting people to act how you want them to. People are going to lie, disappoint you, disrespect you. That's not pessimism. It's reality. When you expect people to be perfect, of course you're going to get angry when they fall short. But if you expect human nature to be, well, human, you won't be surprised. And if you're not surprised, you don't get triggered. Never forget that you can't control others. You can only control yourself. That's the whole game. Fourth, stop taking it personally. Let me give you a truth that'll save you years of stress. It's not always about you. Someone cuts you off in traffic? Not personal. Your coworker makes a rude comment? Still not personal. Even if someone is trying to make it personal, guess what? You don't have to take the bait. You don't have to accept the gift of anger they're offering. You can say, no thanks, I'm good. Because you are. You're grounded. You're centered. Taking things personally is optional. Choose peace. Fifth, develop inner strength. To be unbothered is not a personality trait. It's a daily practice. You have to train your mind like you train a muscle. Read, meditate, journal, reflect, work out, sleep well, set boundaries. Because when you feel weak inside, everything feels like an attack. But when you're strong internally, nothing can touch you. Strong people don't get rattled by weak opinions. They observe, they stay calm, they move forward. Don't just react, respond with wisdom. And finally, learn to be happy. Laugh more, smile easily. Understand that your joy and peace rest solely in your grasp. No one out there can give or take them away unless you let them. Your sanity is yours to protect, and the only way to do that is taking control of yourself and your emotions. Remember this: you are not your emotions. You're not obligated to react. You're allowed to be calm, even when others aren't. Don't let small people pull you into small conflicts. You're not here for that. You've got bigger things to build: a stronger mind, a peaceful life. Because the truth is, No one can bother you without your permission. Take that permission back. Thanks for watching.